Henry VIII, King of England from 1509 to 1547, is famously known for his 6 marriages, which were largely driven by his desperate quest for a male heir and his turbulent relationships with the Roman Catholic Church, leading to England's break from the Vatican and the Formation Church of England. His first marriage was to Catherine of Aragon, originally his brother's widow, but after years of failing to produce a male heir, Henry sought an annulment, leading to a major rift with the Catholic Church and the eventual creation of the Church of England to legitimize his divorce. Henry's second wife, Anne Boleyn, was a key figure in the English Reformation, as her marriage to Henry led to England's break from Rome. However, she too failed to provide a male heir and was eventually executed on charges of treason, adultery, and incest, which remain controversial to this day. Jane Seymour, Henry's third wife, finally bore him the long-desired male heir, Edward VI, but tragically died shortly after childbirth. Henry considered Jane his true wife because of this, and she was the only one of his wives to receive a queen's funeral and be buried beside him. Anne of Cleves, Henry's fourth wife, was a political marriage arranged to ally with Protestant Germany. However, Henry found her physically unattractive, and their marriage was annulled after just 6 months, though Anne was treated generously and remained in England as the king's sister. Catherine Howard, Henry's fifth wife, was significantly younger than him and was a cousin of Anne Boleyn. Their marriage ended in scandal when Catherine was accused of committing adultery, leading to her execution at the Tower of London, echoing the tragic fate of her cousin. Henry's final marriage was to Catherine Parr, a twice-widowed woman who outlived him. She was a stabilizing influence on Henry during his later years, helping to reconcile him with his daughters, Mary and Elizabeth, and played a significant role in the education of the future Elizabeth I. Each of Henry VIII's marriages reflected his shifting political and personal ambitions, as he navigated the complexities of dynastic succession, religious reform, and the desire for both male heirs and companionship, ultimately shaping the course of English history through his matrimonial choices. The legacy of Henry VIII's 6 marriages is intertwined with the broader religious and political upheavals of the 16th century, including the English Reformation, which saw the dissolution of monasteries and the establishment of the monarch as the supreme head of the Church of England. Henry's marriages and their consequences had profound effects on his children, particularly his daughters, Mary I and Elizabeth I, who each became queens of England in their own right, with their reigns deeply influenced by the religious and political landscape shaped by their father's decisions. The 6 wives of Henry VIII have become iconic figures in British history, each representing different aspects of the turbulent Tudor period. Their lives continue to fascinate historians, writers, and the public, symbolizing the complexities of power, gender, and religion in the early modern era. Henry's obsession with securing a male heir ultimately led to the establishment of the Tudor dynasty's long-lasting impact on England, though ironically, it was his daughter Elizabeth I who would go on to become one of the most celebrated and successful monarchs in British history. The dissolution of Henry VIII's marriages was often brutal and politically charged, involving charges of treason, annulments, and executions, which cemented his reputation as a ruthless ruler, willing to sacrifice personal and political relationships in his pursuit of dynastic security. Henry VIII's reign is often remembered more for his marital affairs than for his political achievements, but his decisions regarding his wives and the subsequent religious reforms he initiated had far-reaching consequences, both in England and across Europe, during a time of significant change. The 6 marriages of Henry VIII were the volatile intersection of personal desire and political necessity in the life of a monarch, with each wife's fate serving as a reflection of the king's changing priorities and the broader tensions of Tudor England during a period of dramatic transformation. Henry VIII's matrimonial history has left an indelible mark on British culture, countless works of art, literature, and drama, with his 6 wives often portrayed as both tragic figures and powerful symbols of the challenges faced by women in a male-dominated, politically charged environment.